In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 things to help you get out of a rut and get motivated. Now, being in a rut ain't the nicest of places to be because you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. There's just no progression. Essentially, you're bored. There's no fun involved, there's no enjoyment, and there's definitely no fulfillment. So you just feel stuck. You just feel like you're not moving anywhere. And when you're in a place where you don't feel like you're not making no progression and you just feel stuck, that can easily lead to you feeling depressed, down, having low self-esteem, and just a whole bunch of other different things which ain't good for you. So the first thing to help you get out of a rut and help you get motivated is to change things up. When you're doing the same thing over and over again, then you can easily get in a rut, especially if you're not making progress. When you're not making progress, you're more likely to feel like you're in a rut because you feel like you're just spinning your wheels. So by changing things up, you get to literally change things up. And you've got to remember that we're creatures of habit. So when we get used to something, we don't want things to change because we're used to it and it's very familiar to us. And just in general, as humans, we like being comfortable. We like being really secure and really safe. And when we're in a rut, a lot of the times it's because we're kind of been doing the same thing for so long that it's so comfortable and we haven't actually realized that we've got ourselves in a rut until we wake up one day and realize I'm in a rut. So when you feel like you're in a rut, you're going to have to change things up. So one of the things you can do is try taking a day off. So go and do something that you've always wanted to do. When you're in a rut and you just need motivation, the simple act of going outside can help so much. There's something about nature that just calms us. It just makes us feel as one with everything. The point is, change things up, do something different so you can help yourself get out of that rut. Because the longer you just stay in the rut, the longer you're going to be in the rut. And you're not going to have any motivation to get out of it. So do something that you really want to do so that way you can help motivate yourself to get yourself out of that rut. The second thing to help you get out of a rut and get motivated is asking yourself, how did you get in this rut in the first place? How did I get in this rut? So by doing that, what you're going to do is you give yourself the opportunity to be able to ask yourself, yeah, genuinely, how did I get myself in this rut? What triggered it? How long have I been in this rut? Because if you know why, at least that way, you know why. You can actually address it and you know that's the cause as to why I've actually got myself in this rut. Did something change within your life? Have you gone through a bad experience in life? Has something triggered you that you're still not able to get over that's keeping you in this rut? So the sooner you know what that rut is, the sooner you're able to get yourself out of it because you know that's what triggered you to get in the rut in the first place. Now, even if something has changed within your life or you've gone through a bad experience, sooner or later, you're going to have to accept that you need to take responsibility because you can't control the past. You can only control the future. The future is something you actually have control of. The future is something you can do something with. But thinking of the past or dwelling on the past puts you in a position of having no control. How can you do anything with it? You can't control it. You cannot change the past, but you can control the future by doing something about it right now. So sometimes we get ourselves in a rut and we don't feel motivated because we're trying to control the past or we're thinking about the past too much. Therefore, it's impacting our ability and our action taken to be able to do anything in the now time. So each time you find yourself in a rut, you need to ask yourself, how did I get myself in this rut? Now be 100% honest with yourself, and it might hurt, but honesty is the key here. So ask yourself, how did I get myself in this rut? How did I land myself in this place where I don't feel motivated? Now, before we go on to the third thing, my name's Luke, and this channel is all about personal development. And I enjoy sharing the things that I've learned and continuously learn. So if you're enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe and like it. The third thing is, take a look at your goals. Now, when you're in a rut and you just don't feel motivated, taking a look at your goals can give you the motivation that you're looking for, because it reminds you of your why. It reminds you of why you started this in the first place. And I can't tell you the amount of times that I've been in a rut and I've just felt like giving up. But when I've looked at my goals and I look at my why, it gives me the motivation that I need to help me get out of the rut. Now, when you're in a rut, the longer you stay in it, the longer you feel like you just can't do anything. So the sooner you're able to get yourself out of a rut and get motivated, the sooner you'll be on your way to taking action. And if you haven't got yourself a goal, which you should have goals in life. But if you haven't got yourself a goal, then simply create yourself a goal. Create yourself a goal, and that way you have something to look forward to. So when you're in a rut and you just don't feel like doing anything, set yourself a goal that can encourage you and lift you out of the rut that you're in. When you have a goal, you've got something to look forward to, the end result. And that's what makes setting goals so exciting. And yes, there are lots of hiccups along the way, and there's lots of challenges, and there's going to be times where you don't feel like doing anything. But if you just put in the work and put in the action, the reward of the goal easily outweighs the comfort of not doing anything. So when you're in a rut, simply take a look at your goals. That alone, along with your why, will give you the motivation that you need. And if you haven't set yourself goals or a goal, make sure you set yourself a goal. For example, think of a time where you had a holiday booked. The excitement, the joy that was building up within you because you knew something really fun was going to happen. You knew that there was going to be a reward when you got to the end destination, which is the holiday. So make sure you set yourself goals. They're good for you. They keep you on track. They keep you motivated. And they stop you from being lazy. The fourth thing to help you get out of a rut and get motivated is exercise. Now, when you're in a rut, you can feel down, you can feel depressed and just lacking energy overall. When you're in a rut, it gives you that feeling where you just have no get up and go. You have no drive. You just feel like, well, I'm spinning my wheels. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. What's the point? But when you exercise, your body releases chemicals called endorphins. And what they do is they make you feel good. They make you feel happy. They make you feel motivated. They make you feel like you have a can-do attitude. And what they also do is lower your chances of feeling depressed. So when you're in a rut and you need motivation, or you just feel like you can't get out of this rut that you're in, exercise. Even if you don't feel like you want to exercise, think of the reward that the exercise is going to give you. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel positive. It's going to make you feel energized. It's going to give you that motivation that you need, which will translate into other parts of your life. For example, my work, my eating habits, my sleep. These three things alone do so much for you, because if you're getting enough sleep, then you have enough energy. And if you're getting enough exercise, then you're going to be healthier overall. And if you're eating the right foods, again, you're going to be a healthier person. And since exercise releases endorphins within your body that make you feel good, it's a win-win. Endorphins being released into your body, if you're not familiar with it, it's also known as a runner's high. And the reason why I say it's a win-win is because not only will exercise help you to get out of the rut that you're in and become more motivated, it also helps you become more healthier. It also helps you become more fitter. So when you're in a rut and you need motivation to get out of that rut, exercise. Go for a run, go for a jog, walk, go swimming, lift some weights. So there you have it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to know how to build self-discipline and improve self-control in 5 steps, then click the link below in the video description. Take care.